Today is March 14th. GTA 5 for the PlayStation 5 comes out on March 15th, so I just wanted to share some expectations after reading everything on the newswire and seeing a little bit of the gameplay from people in other time zones who already have the game. And my overall consensus is that since the game was announced, since they announced, expanded and enhanced and started using that terminology, to now, the day before the release, my expectations have plummeted. I mean, they've significantly dropped. I don't expect anything from the new version of the game. And the reason being, from what I've seen and from the way they've really dialed back on the hype for this version of the game, I don't think it's going to be a significant upgrade at all. I think all it's going to be is the same exact game running a little bit smoother, and it's going to be a new update. So like how the LS Tuners was an update, how the contract was an update, I think that how Special Works is going to be the update we get with the transfer to the next gen. And honestly, it's a shame. It's a damn shame, because I feel like Rockstar had an opportunity here. I know that I don't speak for myself when I say the community wanted something new. Okay, people were getting really tired of the same game that released in 2013 for the PlayStation 3, and then later 2014 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. It's the same game. It's going to be 10 years old next year. Same exact game. And it's so incredibly frustrating, because it's a great game. You know, I've played this game for, I think, what, 6,000 hours? No, 6,000. No, like 1,600 hours. Sorry. I've put a lot of time in GTA Online. I like GTA Online. I'm somebody who came from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 and now to PlayStation 5. So I like the game, but it's just so boring at this point. I mean, there's fun stuff to do, yeah, like you know, there's heists and stuff to do. I get it, all right? Like, I'm not criticizing GTA Online because you know, I don't do anything, because I play some of the heists, and I play the game modes, and I do some open reel racing, and it's cool, but like, I think I'm just tired of Los Santos. I mean, it's the same map, and it was a great map when it released. I mean, when this map came out initially back in 2013, it was really breathtaking. I mean, you know, the detail that was paid throughout the map, and a lot of better YouTubers have more to say about the GTA maps. I think Badger Goodger does a really good job of explaining why not just GTA 5, but all of Rockstar's maps are really nice. I mean, you know, there's brands all over the place. It feels alive. Even GTA Online feels it's a lot more limited, but there's still, you know, movement. There's still NPCs walking around interacting with the environment. There's still cars. I mean, one thing I was really disappointed about is that we didn't get the traffic update that we wanted. So all these cars, like we can see, there's just so many new cars that have been added over the years of GTA Online. All of these brand new cars that would fit right in Los Santos. I mean, I'm sure that Los Angeles has plenty of these Porsche Macan things, and these 2 Series, and these Porsche, I think, Caymans, and the Supra. Well, yeah, I guess Subarus too. There's plenty of these riding around Los Angeles that fit right in, but it's just the same stale traffic, and that was really disappointing to see. But I had a point, and it was that the maps are really, really nice. It's just, it's kind of old now. It's, you know, we've been here, done that for, what was it, 9 years? 9 years of the same. And look at this jewelry store still. From the first heist where we come to scope it out. It's, oh my god, there's somebody. Okay, I don't want to interact with that person. It's the same stuff though, and it's just really boring. Like, none of the construction gets fixed, and if the map would have evolved over time, that would have been pretty cool. If Los Santos was like a legitimate city that was changing and growing and expanding, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that, but unfortunately, it's just not the case. It's the same map, and so that's what we're tired of. And also, the person that I watched it was experiencing a lot of frame drops. I'm not 100% sure, because I did see frame drops, but I still saw like a pretty significant improvement over PlayStation 4, which, you know, the game. One of the really frustrating things is they said they're bringing PC graphics to the console, and that was just a lie. Because the game does, I would imagine, run significantly better on PlayStation 5, but it also doesn't. It's not PC, and to call it PC, I think is false advertising. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. I haven't seen the game like on my console and my TV yet, so I'm waiting till I see it myself to pass any actual judgment. This is my collection of Fast and Furious cars that I've been slowly picking away at. I think that I had the Banshee over here as Dom's RX-7, even though we have an RX-7 in the game, but it doesn't have Dom's library on it, so didn't go with that. And the Skyline, of course. I think I also had Roman's Eclipse, which it wasn't Roman's Eclipse because it's the wrong generation. This is actually Brian's generation. That Eclipse is the newer generation, so it didn't really make sense to have that either. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed to be a closer place to hide from oppressors and whatnot. Oh. It's probably a dude get $7,007 from. Yeah, so the expectations for the game are really low. And the reason I say this is because when it was first announced to be expanded and enhanced, which, by the way, they're not using that terminology anymore, so I understand that, you know, I can't keep those expectations, and that's in part why I lowered my expectations, because they did drop that from the name. They wanted to be clear that even though we were all led to believe that the game was going to be expanded and enhanced, now they're kind of like, no, the game's not actually expanded or enhanced. All it is a port from PS4 to PS5. That's all it is. And that's so frustrating because there was a delay. Rockstar is such a huge company. Why would there be a delay to release such an underwhelming product to people? Why would... that's so frustrating. This game could have come out with, like, the launch of the PS5. They did not need to wait for this game to come out. I don't understand how you delay the game and it's still just not good. That's so frustrating. It's not even that. It's just the same game. Why not just release this at launch with the PS5 then? I understand if they had to wait for how Special works. You know, I understand that that's a DLC. That's not really. That's not the timeline I'm going for. The timeline I'm going for is just the release of the game on next-gen consoles. I'm sure you didn't need to release how's next, how's Special Works You didn't need to release that back in, whenever the PS5 dropped, but you could have released the game. It doesn't seem like it's a significant change at all, especially not for a studio that makes that much money. It's frustrating. So, overall, the expectations are extremely low. I'm very disappointed. I'm gonna wait to offer any additional judgments until I've actually played it. But from what I've seen and the way Rockstar is going about everything, I am not at all enthused for this for GTA 5 on the PS5. So, thank you for watching. If anyone watched this, I appreciate you listening to the ramblings, and I'll see you on the next video.